So I'm just going to go over a quick tutorial on how to fill your eyebrows. Oops. If you're looking for a softer, just more powdery look, you can use a brush that's a little larger angle brush. If you want a more defined, saturated look, those are my kids stomping upstairs, use a smaller angled brush so you can get more of that color. I usually go with kind of an in-between, a light and a dark brown. It's best not to go darker than your natural color or they can look too harsh. Unless, you have really light hair and you want it to mix with your hair color. Just make sure everything's balanced. So what I do, so today I'm just at home, don't have anywhere to go today, so I'm just gonna do a soft fill. So I just dab a little in the dark, a little in the light, tap off the excess, and I generally start towards the front. Keep it pretty light towards the front. You don't want this harsh, focused angle in the front. And then I build a little more in the tail area, just partly because my tails are a little lighter, just for balance. And just lightly brushing in to my shape. Now, if you don't have a tail, an easy way to find where it should be is to take a brush, preferably one that's grabby, and angle from your Cupid's bow along the outside of your eye to find that spot. So just kind of eye it. Also, where they start, a quick way is to go up from the inner part of your nostril, straight up. Again, in that front area, you're just gonna want really light definition, and with that sharp angled brush, you can do mini kind of stroke-like motions. And then blend it. I wouldn't try and make hair strokes with a brush. It's just not going to work. There are some tools out there that, claim to give you that hair stroke look. They're a lot tinier and a more defined line. I haven't personally used them, so they might work. But when it comes to brush, you're just going for a shadow and a shape definition. So I'll fill this other side here a little bit. And yes, I have a lot of brow hair. I don't generally need a lot of filling in. So someone with less density might want to use the pomade. So the pomade, if you have kind of the thicker brows, even if you don't, it'll kind of just keep those brow hairs in place. And generally you want to brush up. I wouldn't go like too straight up, but up and away from your eye. We'll just open up your eye a little bit. I also want to demonstrate, if you do have some of these brow hairs getting kind of long, because we haven't been able to go in and see our estheticians in a while. Okay, so brush your brow hairs straight up. You take your nail scissors or little tiny, small sharp scissors, and you can just cut along. You can use a mascara wand that's been cleaned from an old mascara, or if you have a mascara spoolie. Brush those guys straight up, and you'll just want to cut along the top. And then, you know, if you want to tweeze some of those little babies outside of your shape, go ahead. But be careful with the tweezers. It's easy to get carried away and start getting into that shape, and then you have to balance over here. Things can go awry. So right now I would say just keep any tweezing on the very outside. Be sure not to go into this area. Things can get out of control really easily. You can end up with those tadpole brows, okay? Brush this guy up. Mine always gets a little crazy in the front here. And you just carefully get some of those guys. I'm gonna do a little of the pomade on this side since I did it on the other side. Now, just for demonstration, I'm doing a little more than I would usually do on, you know, a day at home. But I think it's important right now to get up, get dressed, sometimes put some makeup on, make ourselves feel like normal people. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care.